Be good.
Oh, we're rolling?
I think this is what it's called being live again.
Oh,
So, yeah. So welcome to another episode of the Old Man Gaming Hour.
or so?
Um, some of you are new, some of you are old, and some
We're
are
old.
middle aged. Oh,
Middle age is
yeah,
overrated.
yeah. You should just be old men like us. But in case you don't know us, he is Josh.
I'm Josh.
I am Jake,
He's Jake.
and together we're Old Man Gaming.
Well, we're the part
Part of
of
it.
Old Man Game.
But yeah. So, anyways, we haven't been live in a couple months. It
Yep.
seems.
Seems like shit
So
got busy.
yeah, summer is always pretty busy. I think. And we just wanted to get back into a flow of things. We got some stuff to catch up on since the new GHB dropped in late June. We did have one event where we hosted the new GHB content the week after it came out. So
Yes.
that was kind of fun. So that was our episode 2 RTT. So, yeah, so I mean, we've had a few games in it. So I think we had enough time now to reflect back and look at it, some of the stuff that's in it, and have some our thoughts on it. And so we're just going to go through some of the stuff consisting of the new changes and stuff. Whoa,
Okay.
bug just flew by me.
Whew.
So,
Buzzed ya.
yeah. And since I'm a consummate professional, I'm actually going to write down our timestamps.
Boom. Again. It's like it's our first time all over again.
If I know where to look for the time. Oh, there it is.
I
Yeah.
actually don't know either.
All right. So this week or this last couple months outside of Warhammer, what have you been doing, Josh?
Doing a lot of work. Um, Outside of Warhammer, we've been doing. Oh, me and Ethan been doing some disc golf. Been going out and doing some disc golfing.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I bought some new clubs and I went golfing with Linda once, twice, and then we haven't gone since. So I'm not real sure what the story is with that. We need to get out there. Um,
I guess we went once too, huh? With
yeah, yeah,
Trevor.
yeah, we did. Me, you, and Trev for Father's Day. That was fun. Um, Otherwise, I don't really know. I haven't been doing a whole lot. I guess probably just a little bit more than I've been doing inside of Warhammer. I've been working, mostly work, a lot of work. Got a
Yeah,
second job,
you're pounding the pavement on the hours. That's for sure.
but there's a goal in mind, and so
Yes, sir.
we'll get there.
Let's see. What have I done? I well, just recently I had to empty out the old pool and fill it back up because for whatever reason I just couldn't get rid of the green tinge in the water. We got a tree that's in our yard that just constantly sheds leaves into it, so I think it just got too overwhelming for the chemicals. So empty that bitch out. That was
That
fun.
sounds fucking cool.
Yeah. But other than that, Abe and I are still playing softball on Sundays,
Okay.
and we started up our second half of the summer session, whatever they call it there, this week, and we split games, so 1-1 on this
On
part of the season.
season 2.
Yep. So it's pretty cool. We've been having a lot more fun this season, playing with some old friends of ours. So yeah, pretty cool.
Love to see it.
Now, for a topic everyone might be interested in, the work desk. Um, I will tell you, we both have projects going on, right? So,
Sure.
I guess let me start with mine real quick because
Try not to eat for 1 hour.
oh, that's cool. Josh
Gosh,
watching TikToks as we're doing a live show.
it wasn't TikToks.
Oh, okay.
It was Snapchat.
Uh, yeah, yeah. You guys tuned in for a fucking fantastic show.
Yeah, well, we're out of practice.
Yeah, if you're bored with what we're saying, just listen to Josh's videos. Uh, anyways, we recently got a few new pieces of terrain. So I primed a few of those up
Oh, nice.
in preparation for doing some dry brushing and getting those done so we can add it to the collection.
Very nice.
As you know, we are um, hosting a GT this upcoming February. Um,
But what you
so,
don't know
is any of the details?
is any of the details.
So, announcements coming soon for that. But yeah, we needed to get some of the stuff starting, you know, for the extra train we need. So I got some of that primed up right now. But
Yeah, get the airbrush kicking here soon.
the other thing I've done in the last, I don't know, month or so is build a bunch of Soulblight Gravelords.
Okay.
So I got some new stuff for Father's Day, and I got some stuff from Mr. Roush. We did a little trade, so I got enough stuff now to run the Crimson Keeps Army of Renown version
Sure.
of that army with the all the Blood Knights and Prince Foldry. So um,
You have Prince Voldry?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know you got him.
yes sir, sure did. So yeah, so I mean, like I got some other stuff too that just came in some of the boxes that I got in the trade with Mike, but I don't have quite enough stuff to run it. I don't think optimally like you have for like the True Blades and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
but
if that's the list you want to run.
well, I'm just saying like I think I got enough stuff now where I have some options either way. But I think I'll try out the Blood Knight spam first and see how that goes. So,
Sounds
what
fun.
you? I know you got something on your work desk.
Yep, as usual, I've decided to play New Army for the next GT because I never played an Army 2 GTs in a row. So we're going back to Soul Blight. It's been a while since we've run them in a GT. I am running a all vampire list. I played in our last RTT. I won't be able to play in the next one, unfortunately, but hopefully, maybe we're talking about maybe getting some TTS games in. So hopefully, be able to get a game in with that. At least one or two. I got me a new laptop so I can do it while I'm up in Lansing, but then I've just been busy as shit. So the other thing I'm working on though is getting that army painted because that's what I do. As you guys probably know, we've talked many times about the army I painted in 10 days. That was a Soulblight Gravelord's army. And luckily, none of the models are in this new list. So I'll have two painted Soulblight Gravelord armies or just one large one after I wrap this up. So, yep. That's the plan. This is all the vampires, like you said. It's got the True Blades and it's got the new Vordry, a bunch of Blood Knights. It's a fun list. I've done okay with it, and I think it'll win some games. Maybe if I learn to play it. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. There's only one thing I may change. I may well, it doesn't matter about the list, but But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I got it all primed up and dry brushed, ready to start adding some colors. So maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, depends on when I decide to go to bed. So that's the plan.
Very good, man. Yeah, well, at least, at least I'm a little happy for you because right now you are at least a month ahead of your pace.
Yeah, but I'm working a lot. I don't know that I got a ton of days. Like, I mean, I have probably a good week that I can spend painting, and that's about it. Like, without anything else scheduled. And then
Oh,
I know I
sure.
have like a 6 day stretch at work. Um, and then I think I do 12 in a row, counting my second job. And then we go right to leaving. So it's like 2 days, 6 days, 4 days, leave for NashCon.
Oh, cool.
So yep.
So you, so we might have to recruit your buddy at work again.
No, I'm not working with her at all
Oh
either. I
no.
don't think. No.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what August looks like, but I don't think so. I don't think. And we're not doing just regular painting like I did with those trolls. This is going to be this is slap chop. So I don't know if she's
It'll
ready for all that.
it'll be a little quicker, I
It'll be
think too.
quicker for me, but I think
Yeah.
she would fuck it all up.
Oh, it's not painting little mushroom caps.
Well, it's just not. It's not. You can't. It's not thick paint that you can cover shit up with. You gotta like not
Yeah,
miss.
I got you.
So we'll see. I should be able to bang it out though. I mean, it's only I don't know 25, 30 models. I can't really. I mean, the only thing that's going to be tough is that board dry is massive and
Well, also Cav counts as two each, so in my
says
mind,
me.
anyways. Yeah, it's two things on a base. That's double. That's
Nah.
double. I don't know. I do the
Yeah,
math correctly, I think.
but I'm faster than you, so.
Yeah, that may be true. It's probably really true, actually.
But it's whatever. I'm going to get her done. I always do. And if not, my big thing is right now I'm thinking about printing bases for it. If I do
Um,
that,
yeah, now you're gonna just screw yourself up doing that.
well,
It's
I don't like the bases
extra
I have.
time. Well, I get you, but those can be swapped out whenever, right?
Yeah, but it's easier to do it now. And if I do it, I'll do these stone bases, and I can just bang these out quick too. I'll just put them on the
Yeah,
base,
no,
paint
that's
them real
true.
fast, and then put the model that's painted on it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that will be fine. Sure enough.
There's a few
Um.
scenes I don't have printed. That's the problem. But I can do that tonight if I need to.
All right. Moving along. I think. Oh, you didn't have anything else, right? That was just
No,
your
that's what's on my
your
work
army.
desk.
Okay.
Ethan's working
Um.
on sharks, but that's
Oh
him.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he built a shark the other day because we don't have enough.
I sent him a text today. Did he tell you?
Yeah, he said you guys are going to play on Thursday. He said,
No, I sent him something else.
oh, John. Oh, yeah, you were talking to John
Yeah,
Anderson.
yeah.
And apparently, John Anderson thinks Thralls is the way to go.
How? Well, I mean, I wouldn't doubt his knowledge of the wet elves.
I wouldn't either, but I don't know that I want to buy or build more Thralls. And I think that it's clear the new book is sharks and eels. So the guy
Well,
ran the guy ran Thralls are okay, but
we got to get Ethan some more reps with that, by the way, for sure.
yeah. Well, if we were doing the show right now, we might be playing. We'll blame you.
Okay, it's fine. Oh, all right. So let's get into upcoming events.
Let
Because there's a few. There is a few. Um, I guess we'll just go. Can't go down the list because I didn't put them in actual order. We're gonna go in real time order though. Um, I have a GT this weekend that Mike has been pulling my leg and pulling my leg and pulling my leg to go with him to
Oh yeah, where's it at?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we went down there. That one we went down with before with Rob and Mike and the crew.
Yeah.
It's at the same place, although this is I think they do two a year, and this is their opposite one of the one I went to last time. But we are doing it young kid style, is what I would say. It's not old man style, because old man style is you go down Friday night and you get some sleep.
Okay.
Young kid style is we're leaving at 4 a.m. on Saturday morning, driving straight there and playing all day, spending one night playing Sunday, and then driving all the way back Sunday night.
Sounds cheaper.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cheaper. We're gonna divvy up the room and whatever gas or whatever it is. Yeah, so it'll be a fairly inexpensive trip, and it'll be a quick long weekend, I guess. I'll probably be real tired, is what I'm gonna guess.
I don't know. I'd play every tournament without sleep.
Well,
It's
yeah,
too
but
bad
you don't
that
drive like 4 hours with no sleep to a tournament and then play all day.
yeah, I could though. It's too bad that I am busy this weekend, or I would be the perfect guy to drive you guys down there.
Well, it shouldn't be so busy.
Well, I'm actually just hanging out with Ethan and Linda.
Well, whatever. You only have a few days off here and there, so
Right.
I wasn't gonna, um, I wasn't gonna put it out there like we had to go. You know what I mean? Because I was just tagging along with Mike and whoever he's bringing.
Yeah.
So
So that's cool. That's Grimnar's
yeah,
Revenge PT.
yeah. Grimnar's Revenge GT down in a suburb of Pittsburgh at the Fabricator's Forge store.
That's cool.
So that'll be pretty fun. A couple of the guys from the Burning River Boys are going to be there. We've been kind of going back and forth rivalry style with our group and their group. I posted another thing in their Discord the other day. I forgot to tell you. I just for shits and giggles I was looking up our old man gaming ITC points,
Yeah.
and we were ahead of them, right? Like
Good
one spot ahead of them. So I
Well, that's good.
screenshot it and sent it to him, and poking the bear a little bit, whatever. That was on a Friday. On the following Monday, I got tagged in a post because they jumped ahead of us by like 30 points. So they must have
played in
had
the tournament that weekend.
no. I mean, like it must have been whatever they did last. Finally got added to ITC.
Oh,
So now we're right below them now. So
got it.
I got to perform my ass off out here this weekend.
Well, make Mike play under our name.
Well, yeah, I don't think he will. I know. I know. I've already asked him too many times. He gets asked all the time by other people too. So he gonna do what he gonna do.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's this weekend. We do have a couple things coming up that we are in August. So the first one is going to be our RTT here at the Our House Game Store in Monroe. That's August 9th. We have, as of earlier today, we had 12 seats taken for that already. So we got 12 left. So half full
Right.
with about a little less than a month to go.
Is Ethan signed up for that yet?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So, if you want to get tickets to that, hit up the BCP link and get your seat. The other bigger thing that we're doing in August is we are taking a old man gaming trip down to NashCon for the first time. So that'll be pretty interesting. We know
Yeah.
a lot of people that are going to that. Clay and his group of buddies are going to that.
Oh, cool.
I think Vince and Tom are going and playing.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so that'll be kind of a neat thing to have them in the field of players. There's some other guys that are going too, but like the interesting part is, well, number one, never been to Nashville before either, so that'll be kind of a fun mini vacation slash tournament
Yep.
kind of weekend. So taking the wife, some of the kids. You're taking Linda
Linda.
down, so
Yeah, we're going to be out
so
there a
that'll
couple
be
days early.
yeah. So that'll be kind of a cool thing for us to do.
Yeah, so if anybody is going down, we're going down on the 13th. If anybody's going down and is going to be there early, let us know.
For sure.
Maybe we'll get together for dinner or something. 'Cause we'll be looking
And
for shit to
also,
do.
that is, I was just telling you a little bit ago that is a 2-list format tournament. So we're gonna have to make a decision on what we want to bring for that.
I'm
I
bringing
don't.
one list. I'll bring 2 lists, but I'm playing one list.
Well, you got to play them both too. That's the problem.
Oh, you do?
You got to play each list a minimum of 1 time.
Bro.
I know. Now they did say in the player pack. I looked that up, and the 2 lists can differ by as little as an artifact on a hero.
Oh, that's stupid.
So you can manipulate it to where you're just playing 1 list, I guess. But I'm undecided on whether or not I want to bring like a monster list and a regular list.
You're going to bring all those models down?
I don't. That's the problem. I think that would be fun, just for an option, just to play something that was monster heavy. But I don't know about transporting it all the way down there, and I'd have to bring my case and some crates, and I don't know. Sounds like a headache to me, really. But anyways, we got some time to decide on that, and that is what Josh is painting his army for. Is the NashCon tournament. So
Yep.
other than that, we have our September RTT is already posted on BCP. It's September 27th. So if you can't make the August event, sign up for the September one, and we'll see you. We'll see you there.
It's also Ethan's birthday.
Oh, is it for real?
Yeah.
Oh, did I ask you that before? Did we discuss that?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay. Well, if you guys can't make it, then
Well, I know that's fine. I don't think it'll be a problem unless his mom has a problem with it, but I doubt it. He'll be able to go as long as he doesn't have something for school.
okay. All right. Well, maybe that's tentative, and maybe it's not, but that's what I've set it up for right now. But that's a ways away. So, also coming up in February is the long-awaited 2nd edition of the OMG Open.
Yeah, we already discussed
Yeah.
it.
I know, but that's when it is in February.
It's always in February. Don't we have MIGT in October also?
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on the list. So we are gonna do the Michigan GT this year again. Wide open field, as I believe most of the Michigan-based players can't come because Justin decided to get married on that weekend. And
A
those
lot
guys are
of
in the
them, but
wedding.
I don't know
Yeah.
about most of them.
I'd say most. I would say most.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like we're the only 2 Michiganders, I think, going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'll bet
My math might be wrong.
well, maybe. Maybe Jeff will be there.
Oh, he is, but yeah, he'll probably be lingering around, but he is not the TO this year.
I know. I assume
know.
he'll play.
You think so, or is he just going to be managing some other shit?
I don't know. Jacob's TOing, right?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I guess that'd be interesting. If
I
Jeff
really
tries to
haven't
win.
talked to him. I've been too busy to even make it over there to talk to him, so I should probably.
Yeah. Find out. That'd be cool if he was in the field. I would imagine, though, they expanded and got bigger, so maybe he's got other duties.
Maybe.
But, yeah. Anyways, that's enough of upcoming events, because we just got a bunch lined up right now.
Yep.
So, one thing we want to do before we get started in the main topics, as we always do here, is shout out our sponsors. So, Gray Matter Games, as always, is a number one el numero uno choice to get all of your gaming accessories and needs. You can, I believe, still get 5% off your order if you order with the code OMG. So hit up Gray Matter Gaming's website and pick up some mats or objective markers or anything else he's got on there. I'm not sure because I can't remember, so it's my fault. But he also has third-party sellers on his site too. I think Baron of Dice and one of the 3D printed terrain companies that I can't think of right now. I'm not sure if you get 5% off those items, but for sure everything that Andy has is 5% off. Next is T for Its Treasures. Actually messaged me during our live stream, so shout out Michelle.
Love to see it.
She's got some stuff that she wants to talk about for our RTTs. So I will be messaging her shortly after the show, probably.
I'll tell you, Tim just sent me a picture. He had gotten a couple of her items. She has some stuff that goes in the objectives so you can mark them as a.
Oh
different value.
yeah. The little colored tokens with the symbols on them or whatever.
Yep, he got them from her, and he sent me the picture today, I think.
Yeah, I saw those when she posted those. Those are freaking really cool to have. Like I was just using those poker chips, but it's the same concept, right? But yeah.
Right.
She also recently made a post on her social media about she will do your events trophies.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she did them for. I want to say she did them for a GT that was just this last weekend, Carnage. I want to say.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. They're modern looking, and she's etched the name of the event in there and what the trophies represent. So yeah, they look really sharp. Kind of makes me a little jelly actually, but she does some really good work.
We could always
I know.
discuss that with her.
I know. Last but not least, in this era of old man gaming, we have Mimic's Den 3D printing.
Okay.
Old buddy of mine reached out to us a little bit ago and wants to get his foot in the door with us. So we are currently in talks with him. We're not sure exactly, but we're probably going to get some tables of terrain for the GT. And then we'll see where it goes from there. He had a bunch of ideas. I don't know if they're all ones we're going to actually do. But he does want to help out with some prize support for RTTs also. So shout out to Jeremy over at Mimic's Den.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's going to be pretty cool to have him on board.
Yeah, definitely cool. Hey, and what about, didn't you say that we have like a new sponsor that's some kind of energy drink?
Oh, yeah. Not necessarily a sponsorship yet. I'm talking with them, but a partnership with them.
What's that mean?
The partnership just means after reading through their documents and after I signed up, was basically we have a discount code with them. It's OMG10 at DUBBY Energy. So if you go to their website, you can get 10% off. It's just like the tubs of energy powder you mix with water.
Okay.
But yeah, they were just looking for content creators, streamers, to try to get their name out there. So it's one way of doing it, I guess. Yeah. So what I was interested with talking with them is there's nobody currently in our realm of what we do when we go to these big events like Michigan GT, or we go out to Adepticon, and I'm sure at NashCon too when we go down there. There's no like companies that represent themselves to the player base other than specific stuff for your miniature games, right?
Right.
Like stores are selling their miniatures there, or there's 3D printing companies, or there's people that sell dice or dice bags or accessories for games and stuff. But there's no like other people there trying to appeal to that market of people. So I shot them off an email, just kind of like saying this is what we do. We're going to host a big event in February, and I'm currently waiting to hear back from them on whether they're interested in some sponsorship for our event.
Okay.
So anyways, yeah. So that wasn't like set in stone quite yet,
So
but
that's a
we'll
work
see what
in
they say.
progress.
Yeah, I mean, if it turns out to be nothing, then it's no harm, no foul.
Sure.
So, okay, that's enough of the boring stuff. We got that out of the way. 2 months of non-main topic stuff done in 30 minutes. That's not too bad.
Crushed.
So, main topic. Okay. Let's see. So, we got a few news items to get through. Just real quick, we're not going to deep dive into any of this stuff like most of the other content creators have already done. Oh, I guess I should have had that up for the actual events we were going to. Hold, please. I gotta find where I hid this thing at. Okay, here we go. Okay, so just a few news articles since the launch of the GHB. We're not going to go into these articles, but we can touch base on what they are. First of which is the Scourge of Ghyran War Scrolls that we were given for free. Very generous of GW to make new scrolls and also post them for free.
Yeah, love to see it.
Imagine if they did that all the time. Weird. Free rules are the best rules. So the general concept I think behind some of this stuff was they took like one or two war scrolls from every army and said, you got new abilities. They didn't really change the base stats, the weapons. They might have tweaked something very small, but I can't remember if they did any of those changes. But the abilities of the units had changed to new abilities, right? So, and it was units that were like not being taken in lists. So they try to spruce them up by changing their abilities to, and most of them are pretty good. I'd say out of the two versions, the regular version and the soggy version, I think the soggy version is a lot better than the standard version in most cases.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah. So I think that was a cool little play on a seasonal type deal. I think it was well received by the community also. I didn't see anybody really like, pissing in their Wheaties about it. So,
I think Tim did for a minute.
Oh, okay.
He was like, rah, 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 making the other rules not good. And it's like, no, the other rules you can still play with.
Hey, you get a choice. I guess I would say this too, though. I guess if for some reason you wanted to run a unit of regular boys and a unit of soggy boys, you can't do that. You got to pick one.
Right.
So, not that that's probably ever going to happen, because you're just going to pick the better war scroll out of the two anyway. But that's one of the stipulations of that. So,
Yeah.
Any standouts that you can think of off the top of your head?
Well, cities are a lot better because of theirs. They got the new Pontifex that everyone likes a lot. They got the new Cavalry that everyone likes a lot.
Yeah, that does make it. Yeah, I've seen a
Yeah, it
lot of
makes
lists
me
with
want to
that in
play cities, even though that's not what I'm doing. Um, in my list, I bring the Gyrian version of the Snake Lady. What's her name? Oh,
Snake
please.
Lady.
Yeah,
It starts with an N. I know that.
yeah. Um, so, Sakar. Yeah, it's Sakar. It doesn't start with an N.
Oh, maybe I was thinking of something else. Does she have like another name that has an
She's
N
got
in
a
it?
last name. It's Scourge of Gyran, Sakar, Fang of
Oh, that's what I was.
Nolamia.
There's an N in there.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think when you said that, I think that people are also running the black coaches now in Nighthawk lists
A
because
lot of them,
the
yeah.
new
Those are
black
real
coach is
good.
real hot. Um, I haven't seen a whole lot of Flesh Eater Courts list with the Gyran War Scrolls, only because it's like they made the Ghoul King on foot one and the Gore Warden another one, which the Gore Warden one is okay. It kind of gives you a little play on taking objectives if your opponent moves off of them, type of thing.
Sure.
But there isn't really a glow up. It's just like a side shift of abilities for him. And the Ghoul King on foot is not fantastic. So, like I said, they're most of them are better War Scrolls. And Josh just left. Oh, yeah, cool. Just cool.
I'm just real
Just keep
blurry.
clicking on stuff.
I'm just real blurry. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just have it focus on you.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. You did it.
I did nothing. I
Yeah,
literally
exactly.
did nothing.
Okay. But anyways, yeah. So all those War Scrolls are free in your app or online. You can check them out if you haven't done so already. But we wanted to touch on that because they did happen since our last stream. So the book that is actually out now is IDK, Idnis Deepkin, aka the Wet Elves.
That book comes out next Saturday, right?
Oh, the pre-order was already on. Yeah, I think well, actually, it might come out Sunday preview, June 29th. Should be out. It should be out now, I think. Right? 2 weeks from the 29th was like 2 days ago.
June 29th, 6th, 13th. Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
So I guess I got to go to the store and buy that tomorrow.
So,
But we didn't get the code in the email yet.
no, but we're usually like a week behind that, I think. So we might get it this week. But anyhow, yeah. So IDK is out. They have was it 2 new heroes
2 new heroes and
and
the endless
the
spell.
manifestation or what is it called? It's an incarnate, right?
Incarnate, yeah.
So that's actually pretty cool. The model's badass looking. I'll tell you that for that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was talking with Ethan a little bit, and they have like one of the new heroes is a viable play. The new wizard lady, right? Mathelia or something like that. Something along those lines. So, the other news is just announced this week. KO and Korn going to be dropped at the same time.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're gonna do from here on out. is bang them out 2 at a time, or maybe I don't know. It's crazy. They've not really done that before.
Yeah, I think they got caught behind schedule actually, because I was seeing, I think Madigan posted in one of the discords that the original roadmap, Night Haunt was supposed to be ahead of some of these books,
Yeah.
and then they posted a new updated road map, and Night Haunt is now after these books.
It's because they're selling a bunch of coaches right now, and they don't want people to switch what they're playing. They want to keep selling those coaches with the Gyran rules. I bet money on it because they're gonna
Yeah, but
put
the
something
Ran
else
rules
out.
don't go away.
Yeah, but no, they're gonna put something else out, and it's gonna be better than the coach.
Oh, something
Maybe.
else in the
Who
book,
knows?
maybe.
Yeah. Who knows? You never know when they're gonna go off of like the books that they wrote before the edition
Yeah, I
into
know.
the new
Yeah,
rules.
yeah, I know. I'm not so thrilled that Feck is on the roadmap currently. So I probably might get another copy paste book out of him. But we'll see.
Well, it's
Um,
top 2 army right now, so who cares?
no, it's not.
Okay,
You haven't been paying attention.
I pay attention.
Just posted, courtesy of Neil from the Burning River Boys, compiles the stats for Warhammer,
Yeah.
and the win rates are in there, and Feck is not in the top two.
Oh, what are they, third?
No, they're like bottom third,
No way.
44%.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going right now.
Yep. But that's irrelevant. I haven't played many games, so I don't know. I think I think the guys that were playing them last, they were on them because they were the hot thing for a minute, and once there's something else that's hot, they jump to that. So it's hard to kind of gauge where win rate really dictates army power. Because you got such a fluctuation in player skill,
Yeah.
or even like I was trying to look up even what the lists were that people were playing in FEC in these last couple of months, and they're all over the place. So it's like there's no meta choice. At least no one's taking meta choices, and some of them are trying monsters. Some of them are trying to like just a mixed bag of a bunch of stuff. Um, Maybe that's why they're not performing well because they're not optimizing the lists yet. I don't know. It is kind of strange, but that's a side note. What I did want to mention though is with the Corn book and the KO book coming, they're both getting new heroes and new units. Or actually, I don't know if Corn's getting new units, but they got a new spearhead box and a new Regiment of Renown.
Yeah.
But the
And
KO
it
got a
looked
new
like they were
hero
putting
and
out, I think they only got one hero, but then they also put out the first edition box sprues.
yeah, with the
Like
dogs.
yeah.
Well, I think though they had the dogs in them and they had the unit of like whatever the uh, Karnak's claws or whatever the hell that warband is.
No, this is a different box. No.
Oh
It's
no.
got the lord, the corn lord with the dog and that big monster that's like a dreadnought looking
Oh
thing.
yeah, they got two boxes. They got two different boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how excited I would be if I was a corn player and then saw those reboxing of models I already owned.
I mean,
It's fine, like if
they
you
got
need
a
them,
lot of models.
but yeah, I mean, corn dogs are cool. I like them with mustard.
I don't eat any
Uh,
corn dogs.
oh, did you see? I don't know if you read it or not. the most recent article was some of the new rules for KO.
I saw that on Facebook somebody had went and said that they changed one of the rules and it was a nerf.
Big nerf.
Huh?
Big nerf.
Yeah, so you can only do something on your turn instead of both
Yeah.
players' turn.
You can only shuttle your units around with boats on your turn.
Okay, well
So
that seems fair though.
Oh yeah, but no more redeploying the boat to get your dudes out of combat.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot. You cannot. Also, the stipulation is you can't be in combat.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So once you're stuck in combat, you're dead, basically. So that will teach corn players to never engage, or KO players. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and of course that's one little snippet from an article, and you don't know how the rest of the book is going to be reworked, if at all. So I don't know. When you read through that article and you go, okay, they can't do that anymore. That was their thing that kind of saved them a bit.
Yeah.
And now you can't do it. So other notable things from the article: they are getting a train feature now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And
kind of interesting. It's a toilet on a stand.
Yeah, the toilet on the stand heals your boats for 3 if you roll a 4-up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take that. They'll sell a ton of those train features now.
Yeah, and then there's some little robot things that cruise around with it.
Yeah, those are actually okay. I think one like gets a 3d6 dispel of manifestations, and the other one is some kind of like a little bomb you can zip out and explode on stuff.
Yeah.
So those things are kind of neat, but I don't actually like the train feature that much. One, it looks kind of dumb, and aside from that, are you really going to fly your boats all the way back to where you put it just to heal 3? Maybe.
Right.
I don't know. Just seems dumb because if the purpose of that is to use those little robot things to manipulate the board, and you don't want your boats too far away from the thing, so you might be able to heal. You put it in harm's way by putting it out front, and then someone just kills it. So
Right.
I'm not real high up on that at all. So we'll see what kind of stuff the book brings. But as far as the article goes, that's a thumbs down for me, Jim.
Yeah, but there are some cool new models. So let's see what the rules look like.
Yeah, the Harpoon Boys seem pretty cool. That the new hero with the giant diver's helmet thing kind of is interesting. It's a little different, but it's still, I mean, for KO, it's cool looking. So, I mean, hopefully those rules are good, right? Because if the rules are bad, then who cares what the model looks like?
That's
Won't
how
be
it
on
always is.
won't
Well, I
be on
mean,
the
I guess
table.
if you just like the models, I mean, I like the models. Obviously, I just buy them all. Eventually, they'll be good. Everything comes around eventually.
Yeah, sure, maybe 3 or 4 years from now in 5th edition, they might have play. Although, surprisingly enough, if you look at the win rate picture that I posted, KO is like number 3, I think.
Yeah, it's because like 2 people play them,
And they're the really good
right.
KO players. Yeah.
And I think that probably shooting is better than what we thought, and everyone thought that shooting was going to explode, but now all of a sudden they're like,
Well,
oh.
also, and that's what we're going to get into next. But the change to some of the terrain features with the obscuring rule, maybe people don't fully understand how to use it correctly against the shooting army. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just yeah. So, but anyways, yeah. So pre-order your corn and KO if you want. But that covers the news portion of the stuff I wanted to do because, we've been reading all the news and stuff and talking about it, but we haven't actually done a show where we mentioned it at all. So wanted to get that in and out of the way, so we can start talking about the new GHB as a whole, our thoughts. Where do we want to start? Let's start with the battle pack. Now we've played, I don't know, handful or a couple handfuls of games.
Yeah, probably played 15.
Um, is there any maps that you've played that you didn't like?
Not that I've played. There's a bunch of maps I haven't played.
So we'll have to go through those because I think Josh has got a few more games in than I have.
It's been a week or two though since I played. I played a lot right off the bat. And
yeah, but I mean, we had that RTT that we picked some maps out of for that particular event that weren't overly complicated because some of the maps have 4 pieces of obscuring terrain that are on there, and we didn't want to flood the board with all obscuring right off the bat.
Well, plus, we didn't have enough.
Yeah, that too. We don't have enough small pieces of terrain for all the tables for the small obscuring. But and then I didn't get to play in that event because we had another late drop that Friday night. So I didn't get to experience those maps during the RTT, but we've played, and I've played Ethan, and had a game the other night on TTS. So if I've played a handful, it's just I haven't played any bad maps yet. The one we just played, that I just played Jeremiah in the other night, the underdog got 2 abilities, and I'm blanking on which one it was, but it didn't feel like the abilities mattered in the game. You know, little bonus for being underdog things. So I wonder how impactful those actually are.
I think some of them are very impactful, and some of them probably just aren't.
Yeah, so I think that'll be kind of interesting as we go forward, is to go, this map is super important because of the rules of the map. And then the other ones, it's like, doesn't even matter. We probably won't play those rules because they'll never come up. And you just play the map to play the map. I don't know if there's any maps that are bad for tournament play, like we had before in previous seasons, you know, where we're like, we're never going to touch these 3 because that just is crazy.
Yeah, they were just weirdly complicated or whatever. But, like, I don't know that I love the one that has the board divided down the middle, and then you both deploy above and below, and then this other side is all no man's land. Although, I mean, we haven't played it, so I don't know. But
yeah, maybe we ought to try one of those here and there just to test them out to see if we even like them for running them in RTTs or something too. So
sure.
But yeah, anyways, like, we haven't played all the maps. The maps we did play, thumbs up, because they are cool. They have cool abilities in them. I do like how the scoring is now, because they're not all like 1, 2, and more scoring.
Right.
And it's not all like 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. You know what I mean? Like, some are like the one I just played with Jeremiah. The scoring was neat. You got 3 points for holding 1 objective, 3 points for holding 2 or more objectives. So not more than your opponent, just 2 or more objectives, period. Right? And then you got, it was ley lines is what we played. And so if you owned all 3 objectives, they were like set up in a 5, 1 in the middle, and then 4. So if you had all 3 in a line, including the middle, you got 2 points. And then if you owned a pair, you got 2 points. So just in that, it had a little bit of fluctuation in the scoring, unless you were holding the whole board the whole time or whatever. You just get your 10. But
Yeah, I think I've played that one.
yeah, I think that one's just fine. It's
Yeah, it's a good one.
yeah. So there's little fluctuations in the scorings of the primary objectives, and then jury's out on whether or not all of the underdog mechanics are worth it or not. But some of them are probably pretty strong, and others maybe not so much. But
Agreed.
let me get your thoughts on the tactics, because I got something after you go that might blow your mind a little bit.
I like all the tactics. I mean, it's an interesting change. I like the change. I think that you build your army around certain things. I mean, I think there are 2 or 3 that are the obvious choices, and so like that's what everybody's going to pick. But if you really wanted to go a different direction, you can. And I think eventually people are going to figure out a way to play around the ones that are the more common choices. And so switching it up may be beneficial at some point. But overall, I like them.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, you got something else?
Yeah, Logan Horner just said this coming Saturday is when IDK comes out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not till this
So
Saturday coming up.
3-week pre-order. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just the facts, man. Just the facts.
Okay.
Straight out of the horse's
you heard,
mouth.
yeah, you heard it from the Horner. Next Saturday, get your IDK shit. So tactics. My initial first read on the tactics was off, because I just thought that any army that had a fast unit could take scouting and just run around and get all the tactics for that. Turns out that's way wrong, because I misread and didn't read all of the words, as most of us do sometimes. And your scouting force has to be on the board to start with, and you can't be in combat to score the objectives with your scouting units. So it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yes and no. Like if that's what your plan is to do it, yeah. But I mean, your army, you want to fight stuff, so that's not.
I know.
So for your army, you absolutely can't do it.
But that's what I'm saying. I thought all fast things are just going to go out and do this stuff, and that's not the case, because my fast units are meant to fight, not stand around the board edge or
yeah. So like kangaroos
dance around.
would be good at like doing that kind of thing.
So yeah, there's definitely specific armies with specific units that you'd have to use with scouting, opposed to just any fast cavalry type of unit. I think notable monsters cannot do that anyway, because it's just infantry and cavalry, I believe, that are the scouting units.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, while Josh takes a break, I'll continue my thoughts on this tactics thing. So, anyways, yeah, the other thing I thought, off of the initial read through the tactics, was the card that has the middle piece of the tactic card being that you have to be the underdog. I still think this, because I haven't ran across it a bunch, but I think as an opponent, and knowing that your counterpart has to do that thing, I think that's one that you can dictate in ways to where you can not ever have your opponent be the underdog. So, one way is to take first turn, give them the opportunity to double you if you can withstand a punch. And if they double you, then you'll become underdog the rest of the game. So fairly easy kind of tactical play there. Also, I think you can just by sure chance of like maybe just not scoring as many points or at just as many, you can negate them from being the underdog just from points scored. Welcome back.
Thanks.
So there's just some of the tactics that you can hard counter is my point. Other ones like Josh was saying, like the obvious choices are stuff that you're probably just going to do in a game anyway. Right now I'm pretty high on taking treasures from people, and I believe the other one's Relentless Energy or Relentless something or other, where you take back an objective that your opponent controlled, because you're just going to do that by playing the game.
Yeah, but speaking of hard countering, the taking treasures one is easy to hard counter. If you just play a bunch of teleporter units and make them the ones that are the treasure holder, you just never get caught.
Yeah, maybe. It's very possible. And I'm not saying that any of these tactics are like for sure you're going to get all three of the things on the card. But I guess you'd really have to take a good look at what your play style is and how you build your list will dictate your tactics. I think rather than picking tactics and building a list into those, maybe you have to tweak your list a little bit, but like for me, I like to play a certain style of Flesh Eater Courts, and the tactics where I'm killing stuff and taking objectives is just what I'm going to be doing anyway.
Right.
So I'm just going to take that, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like you said, I don't think there's any bad tactics. One thing I did see that was posted by Neil and Dan Sasala earlier today was a breakdown of the win percent games won by battle tactic, meaning the win percentage of the battle tactics chosen.
Okay.
Plus or minus 2% off of 50% for every single tactic card. They're all 50% win rates.
Really?
Riddle me that.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like lopsided one way or the other.
Yeah.
And it's not. It was all like maybe the lowest percent was 47, maybe something like that, and the highest was maybe 52 or 51 or something. And I'm every single one, and you go, that's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, I wonder what that really says about the tactics. Because one would also kind of look at that and go, well, if they're only 50% win rate for tactical reasons, you're only going to get them 50% of the time in a win. So maybe they don't matter as much as just scoring primary points does.
I think that's the common belief.
Yeah. Like we had that weird game that we played, right? Where like I scored all the objectives and you scored all of your tactics. I don't think that's really how games are going to be played. Because I don't know why that was so weird when that was that our first game I think we
It was
played.
our first game, yeah.
Um, like for some reason I couldn't hold objective or I couldn't score any of my tactics. 'Cause I think I picked the wrong ones for my list, and then you couldn't push me off objectives for some reason. Uh, and it was really strange where it was so lopsided in how we scored it, and it was a close game if I recall. I think.
Yeah, I think it was like a 1 point game, and I like made a point, an error in the very first turn and didn't take something I should have, or so I think I would have had it otherwise. But yeah, I mean, it was basically just a neck and neck game the whole way.
So I don't think we'll see a lot of that. I think as it goes on, um, we will see like primary scoring will be king, and if you can't hold objectives, that's going to be bad because right now I don't think you're going to score if you scored 4 out of your 6 tactics. I think you win the game.
Right.
Oh, and sometimes maybe even 3. I just don't see anybody scoring like perfect score games. That's wild. Unless you've tabled your opponent, like you got a double from 1 to 2, and you've tabled your opponent or severely crippled them going into after your second turn or
Yeah.
something to where they can't score anymore, and you just go, okay, well I'm just gonna hold all the objectives. I've killed all your shit, so I get all the points for the treasures and whatever, right? So, um, I guess that's my 2 cents on the tactics anyway.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
But that may also uh, shift a little bit too once we get a little bit further down the road and there's some, meta choices being developed and stuff or whatever. But I guess that's just how it goes. Um, let's talk about the terrain since we mentioned that earlier. So they changed the some of the terrain rules, right? So
Sure.
we got a new place of power ability. Well, you still kick the place of power like normal, but they have new effects that happens, right?
Yep.
And one of them now is so you no longer get the ability to um, get +1 to cast. That's gone, right?
Yep.
And that's all it was used for last time. But now there's 3 abilities you can pick from, right? There's the healing one, which if you roll a 3 up, you can heal 2, I think it is, to everything wholly within 6 of the place of power that you kicked. So it could be nice for your heroes, whatever, or a unit that's hovering back. Um, Now, if you roll a 1, all the places of power on the board blow up, and
Yep.
everybody takes a damage that's within 6 of that thing, right, or whatever. So that's kind of an interesting choice. If you need to heal something, better not roll 1s. If you got other dudes around the places of power with only 1 wound left or something.
Yeah, or if your opponent has somebody, maybe you fish for a 1.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, okay. You could do that too, yeah. So there's that. Was kind of a cool little thing that you can do there. The other thing is you can pick an objective or terrain feature that's within 12 inches of the place of power and make it have the obscuring keyword.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure everyone here has watched Rob the Honest Wargamer, and his first take on that was everything's going to be obscuring and no one will be able to shoot and blah. And I don't see that as much as he thought it was going to happen. I never kicked a place of power yet and made something
Oh.
obscuring.
Well, we did before we knew that was how the rule worked.
Well, I know, but it wasn't like I wasn't making stuff obscuring because I wanted it to. I didn't need it. All my stuff was flying anyway, or most of my stuff had fly keywords. So, like for me, it didn't matter as much.
Right.
And when I play you, I don't have shooting, so it's like you're not going to make stuff obscuring to negate the shooting I don't have.
Right.
I guess if you're playing into an army that has a lot of shooting, maybe Stormcast or something, you would maybe do that against. But also, knowing how to use the actual terrain feature as a defense mechanism is probably pretty important to note because every model in your unit has to be within an inch of the terrain feature, or you don't get the effect at all.
Right.
So that's a little weird. It also is weird too that you can be in front of the terrain feature but within an inch and not get shot at. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just train rules. GW's always sucked at train rules.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's whatever. It's something that to be mindful of, but I don't think it is as impactful as it could be with a better rule. Obscuring, I get the like, what do you call it? Like the thematic reason behind obscuring, because we're in the realm of life and overgrowth and all of that, right? Should be like a little bit harder to see and shoot and stuff. But I don't know. I guess there's not that much shooting in our game, really.
Yeah, but shooting armies historically have been some of the more powerful armies.
Yeah, I know, but
They nerfed
this,
it last edition with taking away crit shooting, but or this edition, but last
yeah,
season.
yeah, no more crit mortal shooting. I think that was actually the worst thing ever because you could just completely blow up units with no ward save, and yeah, that was pretty wild. Because there was some pretty, and you could double reinforce those units or something too, right? Back in third, when you could still double reinforce units.
Sure, sure. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could take 15 or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So, um, what's the third rule in or the third effect in the place of power?
Heals. Oh, you could turn yourself into a wizard so you can dispel
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
or get rid of manifestations, I believe.
yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay, yeah. So situational things for the most part. So, but place of powers are not as strong as giving your wizards +1 to cast for sure. I don't think. And also obscuring terrain. The overall thought on that is it's just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it makes
nothing
it so
that's
you
going to be
can't be
game
shot,
changing.
but I mean, right now there's not a lot of shooting left because of that, because of all the reasons. But from what I understand, like things like the croak bomb, you have to have visibility, and so it really can hurt that army.
Yeah, I guess that's true too. We keep talking about shooting, um, but any spell effect that requires line of sight or vision could be affected by that, I suppose. So yeah, I guess there's that. Um, hmm. But that hasn't come up too much in our games either. Like we haven't made the objectives obscuring enough to know if it matters that much, I guess.
Well, I guess like between your army and my army, we have one shooting unit, and that's my dragon.
Yeah.
who usually just shoots in combat anyway.
Yeah. And I was just thinking about spells though. I only have, I want to say, 3 total spells that I can actually target an opponent with. One being Usharan's Punch Yourself spell. The other debuff spell that I make you roll 7 dice with. And the one where I just do D3 mortals. But those are so rarely casted because I need to get the buff casts off on myself most of the time anyway. Or cast manifestations, right? So I don't I don't know. I just don't think it's that that big a deal for us right now. Is there any other? Was there seasonal changes to rules? I'm trying to think off the top of my head right now.
I don't
I
think
should
so,
have
really.
wrote some down. There was changes. I swear there was some other change.
Let's ask the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Other than like just the stuff we mentioned already with the new terrain stuff.
Yeah, and then the guy ran rules, like the new war scrolls and the new tactics.
Yeah.
I feel like that's it.
Maybe that was it. Something in the back of my mind keeps saying there was something else, but I can't think of it right now, so it must not have been that big a thing, if there was. Yeah, but anyways.
There is the one thing.
What's that?
They changed up if you have more drops,
yes.
you get a reroll to determine if you're gonna take a double turn or not,
Yeah.
or if your opponent's gonna get a double turn or not.
Correct.
But it's designed to keep you from getting double turned, but people are using it to cause a double turn and crush their opponents.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the reason that I'm considering changing my list from 3 drops to 4 drops right now.
Yeah.
And an auxiliary just for shits and gigs.
I'm gonna have to go away from my 2 drops and make mine a 3 drop at least, because I should have remembered that, and I don't know why. The game I just had with Jeremiah, that happened.
Yeah.
So I won the prio going into 2. I would have went first. He chose to re-roll because I rolled a 3, I think. So he rolled his 2 into a 4 and got prio and took the double turn because he knew if he didn't, he'd be in trouble. So
and smacked your ass.
Smacked my ass, and yeah, it wasn't fun after that. You know, I can take a punch with my recursion, but he took a lot off the board after that double turn, and it was too much to come back from completely. Like it was a pretty close scoring game up until like turn 4, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, double turns are still fantastic strategy if you can get them at the right portion of the game where it matters the most. But so that's the other rule. I knew that there was something else that we were forgetting, but yeah. So more drops seems probably the better way, or some kind of sweet spot between 3 and 4 drops probably. I would imagine that most people will probably be 3 drops now instead of 2 or 1. So maybe your idea of 4 drops.
Is still a big deal. So you're going to be like 1 or 2 drops, or you're going to be 4 or 5. Like
I don't know.
I don't know if 3 is going to be the right answer.
Like if most people are 3, and if you're 3, then fine. It's even Warhammer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know if most people will be 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got a decision to make this week for this Pittsburgh thing. So, not really sure what I want to do with that. Because right now my list is 2 drops. And I'm probably still always going to make my opponent go first to give me the
So
opportunity for the double.
I think I'm going to keep myself as 3 drops and then build a second list where I take 1 unit and either put an auxiliary or drop it and add a vampire lord to have a 4 drop list, since I got to have 2 lists anyways. And then I'm going to do whichever one gives me the advantage.
Okay. I wonder what the actual rules are. Like, you just bring both your lists to the table, and then as your opponent picks, you pick. How? Like, what's the actual order of who picks a list first? Or
I don't know.
do you know what I mean?
Let's ask the chat.
Oh, chat, help us out. Guess nobody's out there. Guess we had a late show.
Well, we had a late show on a Monday, and also
That's true.
we haven't had a show for 2 months.
Hey, well, leave your comment on the YouTube video when we get it posted up.
Yeah, we need to know.
But yeah, so anyways, that's the news. That's our thoughts on the new GHB and the rules and stuff that go along with that. I'm excited to play some more games for sure. I don't think anybody's got anything completely dialed in yet. That's for sure.
I think people have ideas, but
Yeah. But that's what we play the games for. Test our shit and see what we like, what we don't like, make adjustments, and roll the dice again.
yeah.
So, anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, make sure you click the bell and subscribe. Make sure you join our Facebook. Make sure you, join our Insta. We talk a lot on Insta. We're on Snapchat. We're on X, Blue Sky. What else are we on? Oh, Discord. Join our
TikTok.
Discord. We do a lot of that. What did you say?
TikTok.
TikTok? Didn't I say that? No.
I don't know.
TikTok.
YouTube.
Join all our shit and join our community. We have a pretty active community. We talk a lot. We have a lot of conversations on the Discord. We also, have a lot of groups on other Discords that we talk to. And so if people ask questions on there and we don't know the answer, we can always reach out to other Discord buddies. So, yeah, join all our shit. Click all the things.
Yeah, make it ding. Okay. Well, until next time. Won't be next week because I'll be out of town, but maybe the following week, because I'm sure by that time we'll get some like corn and KO rules posted. Maybe we can go over.
Maybe.
So, all right, boys. We're out of here, I think.
Goodbye, friends.